For so many parents, after their kid has left for college, they're going to suffer from this thing called empty nest syndrome. So what can you do to overcome feelings of sadness and emptiness? Luckily for us, we're joined by this gentleman right here, Dr. Rob Robinson, Clinical Director of Family Care Counseling Associates. That's in Wilbraham. Hello.
Hey, Seth. Nice to see you.
People are bummed this time of year.
Yes, they are. You know, this is not, empty nest syndrome is technically not a clinical diagnosis, but it is a phenomenon that affects many, many families and many people this time of year, particularly if your youngest has gone off to college, or your only child has gone off to college.
The last one.
Yeah, and now the nest is emptied. And it can really begin to trigger symptoms of, in some cases, depression and adjustment reactions that include depression and anxiety. So it is something that a lot of people deal with.
You know, it's funny because I think a lot of parents, they joke about, oh good, now we can put the hot tub in the kids' room. I think they say a lot of those things to cover up feelings that are real, but actually a lot of people feel them too.
No question. And you know, and really, if your child was a constant companion to you, and you hung out a lot, or if you're a single parent and you spend a lot of time with that child, and they go off to school, I mean, it really isn't a loss, and it takes time to adjust to that.
But we have to accept the timing of it all and know that it's the right thing.
I mean, you know, there's probably never really a right time, but accepting the timing actually not only gets you through it more because you're not in denial of the fact that it's happening, but it's also helpful for the kid that's going off to college because, you know, if they're leaving the only parent behind or a parent that they've spent a ton of time with, there's like guilt feelings, like they're going to be okay, going to be all right. And so you just have to accept that this is the right thing, it's a healthy thing, it needs to happen, and everybody at least leaves with a better frame of mind.
It's huge. And I know that it is nice in the 21st century because we've created all these ways that you can keep in touch. You know, I taught English for a year in Europe, and I don't think I could have done it if I couldn't talk to my fiance and to my parents.
It's true.
On this software that allows you to look at other people.
It does. It helps. But you know, you really have to work out how often you're going to be in touch with one another once the person leaves, because you know there is either over calling or not calling enough because it's pain. So you got to really be specific with one another about how often we're going to text, how often we're going to call, because that can really get overdone, and the child can really begin to feel, or the kid, the adult child can feel responsible for the parents', you know, well-being, and that's a big burden sometimes to be carrying around while you're at the same time trying to adjust to going to college or school or whatever.
But it's a great point because you can have this conversation right now before you go back, or as long as you establish it, then you have the structure, and then kids flourish under structure, and parents do too.
Absolutely.
Also, you need to know that it's going to take time. You're not just going to feel great like that, and that's the case with all sorts of depression, seasonal depression, and more.
Yeah, I mean, some loss like this, if you want to call it that, is really it's a time-sensitive thing. It takes a while to get over the change in how things feel. I mean, there's an emptiness. There's routines have stopped. Traditions are different. You know, daily rituals are changed, and you know, you really do have to respect that fact that when those things are different and changed, there is an experience of loss, and you have to begin to start slowly looking for ways to begin replacing that. But that, you know, that's going to take a little bit of time.
But the slowly looking for ways to replace it is actually great because you can rediscover something. You can find a new passion because you're going to have a whole lot more time in your life, like it or not.
You know, and that's a really good point, because I think one of the most important pieces of all of this adjustment is really beginning to start awakening to the idea of, what do I want to do? You know, what's in this for me? How can I take this difficult set of circumstances and turn it into something that actually is going to be quite productive? Because you start asking yourself, you know, what kind of goals have I had, or what's something that I've been putting off, you know, doing because I haven't been able to do it, and suddenly you start beginning to discover these interests and parts of yourself that you never knew existed.
Well, parenting's a full-time job, so once you have to change that to a part-time job, you have time for another one.
You know, it's the adage, you know, one door closes, but another door opens, and that's kind of it's a very optimistic time for things to start taking place that are new and exciting in your life.
I think when a lot of people get down and they get in a funk, they think it's never going to end, the bottomless pit of despair. Empty nest syndrome is temporary. Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
Yes.
The holidays are coming.
Exactly. And you know what? I mean, the truth is that parents actually kind of get used to having, many parents get used to having the kid gone. And so it's kind of fun, you know, and then when they come back for summer, you know, you're kind of saying,
boy, shouldn't you do some sort of summer session?
I help you get some stuff ready? You might want to go back now.
I
know it's only June, but
But go back to college because
Well, yeah, because you adjust to new rituals, and all of a sudden that's all.
And you built a hot tub. But that's the thing, though. I think it all comes down to absence makes the heart grow fonder. So if you're looking for a new outlook, maybe that's the one.
Yeah, and that's what you said is a good point. You see it as a temporary thing. There really are new possibilities, and ultimately, most everyone adjusts to this well. If you're having a tough time, you really think you're struggling more than what would be considered the normal adjustment, it's probably a good idea to give someone a call and talk about it and find out if you can have some tips to figure some things out about it.
Why not? And there's a lot of people who are going through the same thing. People aren't in this boat alone. Tens of thousands of kids go to school every year. So
it is a thing that everyone's dealing with that have this experience. So that's true. You're not by yourself.
Hey, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Nice to see you.
Always a pleasure seeing you. You're really helping some parents out there today. If you want more information, just go to mymassappeal.com.